10 a.m. and still get them delivered Christmas Day if you have forgotten somebody or you're in a jam and you don't know who to go ahead and or what to buy somebody on your special list. So ask about that. Kyle, are we gonna take a break or are we diving right in? Let's get right into something that has made all the top lists. When we're talking about Lady O's famous O list, Martha Stewart's lists, this is Brandini Toffee. And if you've not tried this toffee, do me a favor, give us a call, try it today. This is a company that was co-founded by this boy. I call him a boy because he started so young. His name is Brandon Weimer. In 2006, Brandon and his best friend started this company. It was almost like a lemonade stand endeavor because
good way to put it, yes.
You wanted to go to Italy on a school trip.
Yeah.
And so you guys started this. They are making some of the world's best beautiful almond toffee, and today it's coming in this beautiful gold tin. It's a customer pick, even though it's a newer brand at HSN, and today you get to try it for $8 on a credit card, free shipping and handling. We got one of the founders here himself. What a cool thing that you have done, right? Out of a simple passion you had.
Yeah, you know, I love when you say lemonade stand, because it's such a simple concept. I was a high school student. Leah and I were both sophomores in high school and had this opportunity to travel to Italy. It was a class trip, kind of study abroad thing. I made toffee as a hobby, and we thought, what a great way to fundraise for this trip. Our parents said if we paid for half, they would match the funds. We started with kind of a street fair mom and pop concept. We were hand making each batch. It is still handmade, but we were making a 2-pound batch at a time, which is actually what we're selling here today. It's a 2-pound tin. Fundraising for the simple goal. Flash forward, we've been in business 11 years. You acknowledge some of our accolades there, but we still make handcrafted toffee.
Come on, some of those accolades are not some of those accolades. It's like the world's biggest accolades. And they're still making this toffee with love. What a cool concept. And I just gotta say, because people make toffee all the time. This toffee, there is a reason people are listening. There's a reason people are like, okay, what is this thing? And you look at the box again and you try to see and figure out who invented this. It is really good, and it's not the toffee that you kind of lose a tooth with. Like it's
correct.
I don't know how you do it.
It's the big advantage I think we have with any toffee. If those at home, if you've made toffee before, consistency is the hard part. So you look at, first off, not burning a batch, and then getting the texture there. This is a 2-pound slab. We show this for really the effect of, this was my original batch size, 2 pounds. I would sit for an hour and a half hand stirring this size. We do make a little larger batch. It is still handmade though, and consistency is just the tough part. Our texture here is, I mean, you can see it has really a crack that on the profile side, you can look at, it has just the toffee, dark chocolate, and roasted almonds.
Oh, you gotta show that
here,
side too.
There you go.
My gosh.
There you go. And you can break it yourself. I mean, this is really the actual process, and we've showed some footage here. It's as simple as it can get. We cook the almond toffee, which is butter and sugar. Some toffees have other ingredients. We don't have any fillers. Really just butter and sugar, cooks to the hard crack phase. We lay it out on a large cooling table, and then from there, we're putting dark chocolate, guitar dark chocolate, worth noting. You can see here,
look at that.
Big slab. And so that's just for effect. We melt dark chocolate. It's kind of a semi-sweet. Those watching at home might say, I'm not usually a fan of dark chocolate, or is it too bitter, and so on. It's really the perfect balance.
I was gonna say, okay, so that's the thing, because a lot of people remember maybe making toffee with their nana or their grandma or their family members, right? And we were joking, you and I, backstage. He's like, you know, one time I gave my recipe away. Was it on TV?
Yes, yes.
And people came back and they were like, he lied. That's not his recipe, whatever. And it's like, you know, it's an art form. It's a labor of love.
The FDA does not allow love as an ingredient, but if we could, we would. And it's because there is a craft to making toffee. And again, those at home who have made it know that consistency is not easy. And it's something that we've perfected. Let us do it. It's a great holiday gift, of course. I think toffee is synonymous with Christmas or Thanksgiving or any time in the holidays.
And this is $7 and change on any debit card or credit card. Free shipping. 092239 is your item number. It is already a customer pick, even though you're kind of considered a young brand here at HSN.
Yes, our second year, just going on our second year.
It's already a customer pick. Today you get a 2-pound tin of this wonderful handmade toffee. It comes with in the golden tin, really beautiful. And I had to meet Brandon because I said, who is this guy? Because I had never worked with him. The first time I tried your toffee, they brought it into the makeup room and they put it was left over from a show, they left it in the makeup room. I couldn't stop. Like I couldn't stop. I had one bite and it melted in your mouth, and it wasn't the type that's hurting your teeth. And I was like, how? Because it's that perfect balance of that buttery, yummy toffee with the little bit of the dark chocolate, which makes it kind of like, you know, palatable where it's not too sweet. It's beautiful.
Thank you. And I think, you know, I'll try to take it from there in the sense that texture is everything. So you can see the crunch here. This is a cold piece. We do encourage refrigeration for our toffee. You can look at the texture of the toffee. It's very simple. It's toffee, dark chocolate, roasted almonds, and you put it in the fridge and it has that, it's counterintuitive. It's kind of that soft crunch. It shouldn't stick to your teeth, shouldn't pull your fillings out. It should have a melt in your mouth texture. And it does. And it's something that, go on the website, go on hsn.com, search Brandini and check out the reviews of what others have to say. Texture's everything. The giftability, you can, you know, let's say Thanksgiving's around the corner. It's a 2-pound tin here, which is a hefty amount. Again, this whole pile I just broke up here, actually I think there's some left here, is 2 pounds. Crack it open for Thanksgiving. If you're looking for something to bring to, let's say, a dinner party or Thanksgiving that you're, you know, not the host, this is the perfect item.
Right, and you know what's nice is that you don't need so much, you know, you just need a little bit, although good luck stopping, because I couldn't stop, and because it wasn't so overly sweet, where it was, you know, it was just, you kind of, it melts in your mouth. You want to keep going. And I mean, it really is amazing. And there's a reason you've already earned our little blue banner there of a customer pick. This is HSN's Darling Toffee. And I love the story where it basically started almost like a lemonade stand between two kids that were really determined to go to Italy, and now it's become this wonderful family business. I think it's awesome, and I hope you try it as well. I mean, what are we looking at here? This is you?
There. Yeah, so that's the children who started it, aka us back in the day. Again, it's all handmade.
That's so cool.
There's us, our first news segment. That's like 2006. So, but we still make candy. We still make toffee, and it's the same recipe. Made for you. Something I love to mention is we haven't even made product for this. So whatever we're selling right now hasn't even been produced. We're going to be making this fresh, shipping it to your door. It's very shelf stable. You can put it in the refrigerator, lasts for months. So it's something if you want to get an early Christmas gift. Obviously Thanksgiving's here, and look, what a better item.
I've always thought that I don't discriminate with sweets, but as you get older and as the calories really start counting and you want to think about what you're putting in your mouth, the truth is that this is so worth it because it melts in your mouth. It doesn't crack your fillings in your teeth. You don't feel like, you know, your dental work is being sacrificed here. It is really wonderful consistency, and if any of you have made toffee, maybe you've shared that moment with somebody, you know it's not an easy thing to do. I'd love for you to try this if you've tried it. I'd love for you to call. We've got the final 2 minutes left in this presentation. The work is done for you. It's coming in a beautiful, reusable signature tin there, and honestly, it is a melt in your mouth, wonderful experience. You will want more and more and more. I love that you flew in.
I hand carried slabs just to show that effect.
Because it wouldn't make it in the suitcase. He carried it on board.
Also, as you saw, I'm hand breaking it. It literally, it starts as a slab. Again, we were showing some footage there, but it is a large piece of toffee. We're breaking it. We break it with a mallet actually, but I'm cracking with my hands in. That's how it starts. It is the same process. It's hand packed. We also have, you know, a couple options of tins here. If you want to get a little more festive with the season, we have the tree tin, still 2 pounds. I think this one's, you know, versatile for many holidays or just a
very non-denominational. Sure.
Yeah, there you go. And so I think, you know, we have options here. But it's our toffee. Our toffee is really what has made the business. Yeah, it is an outstanding product. The texture, the balance of the sweetness with the dark, semi-sweet dark chocolate, guitar to be exact, and roasted almonds. Yeah.
And so everybody's getting a 2-pound tin. Now you can choose that square tin, as Brandon said, or you can go ahead and get the more festive tin. But if you don't know where you're going or what occasion it is, or you know what a person's faith is, maybe you go ahead and get that plain gold tin. 092339 is your item number. I love that these wonderful young people are still making that toffee with love, are still making a product that is handcrafted, something that's not just cranked out and just thrown out there and, you know, sold for money. It is still a labor of love, still a family business. And to our HSN customer, we know sweets and we know good stuff, and you earn that customer pick. And we're so, I mean, it's awesome that you're here.
And you know, anyone watching, you guys are very honest about it. Again, you go on the reviews. We love that feedback of what makes the toffee so great. And I can, of course, rave about it because I'm passionate and I love the product. But what keeps it going is, of course, that they're supporters of an outstanding product, something that sets itself apart from your everyday toffee, something you might find on the shelf, or even what you can make at home. And so I think it's a option of convenience and quality.
I love the story that they thought you lied about the recipe.
Yeah,
and he's
it's
like,
true.
no,
It's a true story.
I have perfected my favorite recipe. And so there is love that goes into this, and you will taste it with every bite of Brandini Toffee. 092339 is your item number. It's a big customer pick. Jump in. But I'm telling you, you taste it, you're going to be like me. You're going to remember